guys, Jake here. Welcome back to the channel. It is a Sunday morning and I got up early and came down to the wood yard and did a little final cleanup here after finally getting rid of all of the scrap pieces of wood and long cutoff pieces. I pushed everything off with the bucket on the tractor, just off over here. I'm planning to use all that sawdust and all the junk as kind of like a base to make some more room to keep the IBC totes off of the asphalt millings, but have the empty ones like off in this section over here. So that's what I was busy doing this morning, but now I got a new little machine in the back of the truck over here that I'd like to show you guys. So I'm excited to test it out, and we're gonna have a little bit of fun. Okay guys, so this is the new piece of equipment that we're gonna be testing out today. This is a Hud-Son Firewood bundler. And while Hud-Son did not send me this bundler, they did send me this cool t-shirt and a chainsaw debarker used for sawmilling when you're using the Alaskan sawmill. So thank you very much, Hud-Son. But yeah, I'm super excited to try this out. This is actually my buddy's. He bought this about a year ago. He and his son have a firewood stand. They make bundles and sell the bundles out of their firewood stand. So I asked him if I could borrow it to test it out, build up an inventory of some bundles. That way I can put the bundles out in the stand instead of the $5 loose stacks of wood that I have in those cubbies. If you haven't seen those videos on me building the firewood stand, go back a couple videos. I posted them maybe a week or two ago. Quick update on the firewood stand. I have not sold any firewood yet, but I think that's just because people are still getting used to it being there. Hopefully we'll start to see a couple sales start trickling in. But yeah, so we're gonna test this thing out, see how it works. I'll do a quick little overview, close-up of it so you guys can see what it's all about. And we're gonna make some firewood bundles today. I'm super excited. So here's a closer look at the bundler. Again, this is made by Hud-Son Forest Equipment in the good old USA. You know, it's a pretty simple design, not too much going on here. You got your hand crank to send the plastic wrap around. You got a nice counterweight there, a belt system with a flywheel, and then these, my friend said, are like quick loaders. There's two of them. Yeah, so these are quick loaders, and basically, I guess if you have more than one person helping you, in theory, one guy can be running the bundler and the other could be loading up these quick loaders. And what you do is you stack the wood up in them, and then you can basically just drop it down into the rack here, you know, perpendicular to these supports, and all the wood will just drop in and the quick loader will fall out the bottom, and then the other guy can keep loading up the quick loaders, and I guess it would speed up the process. Because I'm just here by myself today, I don't think we're gonna be using them, but maybe we could get Chris over here or Sarah to help in the future and try them out. So this is adjustable for different lengths of wood. You see you have these set screws here. I believe my friend had it to 16 as well, because that's what he cuts to. And because it's 16 inches long, filling it up to the top would be more than 1 cubic foot. So I believe he marked out with Sharpies here how high to stack it to make it exactly like a 1 cubic foot bundle based on the 16-inch length. It wouldn't be, you know, it's not 12 by 12 by 12, it's 16 by 12 by 12. So that accounts for that. So yeah, I got a IBC tote of nice dry ash wood here. So we're going to load it up in the bundler and try and make a couple bundles. Okay, so again, I've never done this before, but I'm guessing it's not too difficult. We want to make some nice tight bundles. So I'm gonna pack it in there, kind of like a puzzle. There we go, that fits. That fits. That fits. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so there we go. We got our wood stacked in there. I don't know. I think this should work pretty well. There's like 7 pieces in there. We got it pretty much up to those marks. So I'm gonna give this a shot here. Okay, so we got that. Here we go. Okay, and there's 3. So I'll take my knife, cut it, and there we go. Okay, here's our bundle. It's nice and tight. So, got this pallet here. There we go. First bundle done. Okay, got a second bundle here. So it has this adjustable like tension spring here, which I guess is to provide you know, the tension on the roll of stretch wrap. So I just tightened it up a little bit to provide a little bit more tension. But I mean, these things are looking pretty good, and like those are beefy bundles. The first one, I probably could have done a little bit better job stacking it in nice, but this second one with the smaller pieces came out pretty good. I think if I ever were to get one of these bundlers or build one myself, I would have to alter the size of the wood that I'm splitting to smaller splits to, 1, have it dry out faster, and 2, be able to, you know, stack up really nice, tight, full bundles so that the customer gets exactly what they pay for. But so far, so good. I'm gonna keep going here. So I've been at it about 15 minutes and I'm getting towards the end of this tote here. I've made 15 bundles so far, and as you can see, stacking them up on this pallet. And this thing works really well. It's definitely seems a lot easier than some of the other homemade, you know, versions that I've seen. If you use like the hand roll of saran wrap or, you know, the bags, like shoving it into a garbage can. It's definitely nice just having this unit, and the saran wrap keeps it nice and tight. I mean, these bundles like are not going anywhere. I've been wrapping them 3 times around with the saran wrap, and then I just have my pocket knife right here and I cut the saran wrap. I definitely think if you were going to be doing this, or if I was going to be doing this like all the time and invest in one of these bundlers or invest in building one myself, you definitely have to fine tune the way that you're like splitting your wood. I think it would be easier to have a lot of like square pieces rather than triangles, or square pieces at least for like the 4 corners of the bundle, and then you kind of fill in with triangles in the middle. And definitely smaller pieces would be better. I think both, just like from what's the word? From an aesthetic standpoint, from the customer, I think if they see more pieces of little firewood in a bundle rather than fewer pieces of big firewood, yeah, at the end of the day, you're probably getting roughly the same amount, you know, cubic footage wise, or like cubic inches wise. But I think you could just stack the bundles a lot tighter with smaller wood, and it looks like more wood, rather than having like 6 big pieces. Now, I think most of these bundles I've been getting probably like 6 to 8 pieces in there, depending on, you know, size and everything. And, you know, this tote, I had no idea that I was going to be doing this, you know, with the bundler, I mean. So I think in the future, next time I split, especially some of this nice dry ash over here, I will kind of, like I said, fine tune the splitting, smaller splits in preparation for using this bundler. But so far so good. I really like it. I am, however, hoping that these bundles will fit into the cubby holes that I have out in the firewood stand. So I think I might pick up this pallet right now and bring it out to the firewood stand and just kind of do a rough test to see if they fit in the cubbies. I'm hoping they do. I made the cubbies a little bit bigger than 1 cubic foot. So let's give that a shot. Okay guys, so as I said, we haven't sold any wood from the firewood stand yet, but I'm just curious to see if these bundles will fit in the cubbies that I made here. So I'm gonna empty one out and we're gonna give it a shot. The good news is all this wood is nice and dry. So my roof is working. So I don't know if it really matters, but here's a bundle. Nice. Slides right in with plenty of room to spare. So I think I can go ahead and empty out all these and replace them with nice bundles. Okay, so I got all the loose wood swapped out and thrown into this IBC tote here and put in the fresh new bundles. Now, it doesn't really look much different, I guess, to the eye, but it'll be a lot easier when people come to pick it up because they won't have to take armfuls. They could just pick up the entire bundle. So hopefully people will enjoy that and start coming to the stand to buy firewood. Okay guys, so Sarah just came down to the woodyard to see what this bundler is all about, and I figured I'd show her how to do it, and then maybe she could make a bundle or two on her own here. So see this thing? Basically, you put the wood in here, and then you turn this crank, and it spins, you know, and wraps the wood. So what I've kind of been doing is take a couple pieces and place them in there like so, and it's kind of like a puzzle because you want to get as much in there as possible. And yeah, just find the pieces.
How many pieces?
Well, it's not really how many as much as like getting it to this line, because you're going for a certain size, like a cubic foot. So see, now we're at the top, so I want to look for like some little flat pieces to kind of fill up the top. So if we could find another flat piece like that, maybe a little smaller one. Let's see. Yeah, that'll work. And see, goes in like that, and then you take the wrap, kind of go like that. Three. Take your knife, cut it, bada boom.
That's easy enough.
There's a bundle.
There's a
now
bundle.
let's do a test. Can you pick this up? You can pick that up, right? It's not too heavy. I mean, it's heavy, but it's not too heavy.
No.
And that's a good sized bundle, right? Would you pay $5 for that?
I'd pay $8 for this.
$8 for that. All right. You want to try and do one yourself?
The average American could pick that up.
I'd say the average. Yeah. I mean, I think it's I think they're getting a good value, and I mean, firewood, a bundle is a bundle, you know, so it's going to be...
like this one doesn't fit, so that's a no.
Which one? This one doesn't fit? Yeah, so this one can go just up on top. I also didn't really measure, but this is adjustable, you know, in and out, so there you go.
Is that...
Well, so see, I've been going like this, kind of like, you give it a nice flat bottom.
So like the last video, I was in a claw machine, and this is like Jenga.
Yeah, the last time was, we're just playing games here on Dude Ranch DIY.
No wonder you're always out here. You're just playing games.
So yeah, like that, and then, yeah, put in, now, so pick that up, and we'll do something like this. Hold on. Like that, yeah, sometimes you gotta manipulate it a little bit. And then like that, and go like that. And see these lines here? That's where we're trying to fill it up to. It's like Tetris, not Jenga.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, Tetris.
Tetris.
Tetris. Still love that game.
So then maybe find one little candlestick, like right in front of your left knee.
This one? Or this one?
Yeah, that little guy. Right in there.
That's a
Boom.
match.
Is that a good fit? Maybe one more flat one for the top. See any flat ones?
Is that flat?
No, it's a little too big.
Flat?
Maybe one.
I'm gonna try this one.
Try that one. That's a little too much. Okay, I think it's all right. It's above the line anyway over here. Okay. So now, crank this up. Now grab the end of it right here. Now with your other hand, feed this out. Like spin the roll with your hand. The other way.
It's not easy to spin that way.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, now place it down right here. Put your hand on top of it right there. Put your left hand on top of it and hold it. And now turn the crank. And then as that comes around, slide this hand out. Yeah, keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, slide my hand out?
No, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now slide your hand out. See, and it'll hold it. So one, left two. And this is three. Keep going. Down on the, good. Now stop. Now grab the knife. Slide it out to you. Yeah. Now pop it open. Now cut it and then press it down with the other hand. There we go. And you even know how to close the knife. Good job.
Yeah, I do.
So now pop that out.
Do I just pull it out?
Pull it straight up.
Oh, this one's heavier.
Gets tight in there, huh?
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Got it.
All right, nice job.
That's easy.
Yeah, not too bad, right?
No.
Turn around and talk to the...
Hopefully now they sell with having them bundled.
Yeah, see how much easier this would be rather than grabbing,
you know, grab it instead of taking like 10 minutes to like...
Well, not 10 minutes, but you probably have to take like 2 armfuls, you know, for the average person of loose wood, but now you can just grab one bundle and throw it in the trunk of your car. Yep, I already swapped it out. So this wood that we just made those 2 bundles out of was the wood that was out in the stand. So now we're gonna swap it over and hopefully build up a little inventory before I have to bring the bundler back to James. But so
does this make you want to buy a bundler?
I think this does make me want to buy a bundler. However,
toys.
I can't justify the purchase of a bundler until we start selling some firewood, I think. You know, if we can sell some firewood to offset the cost.
Save up for it.
I can save up for it or save up the materials to potentially build my own. But yeah, so far so good. This this Hud-Son Force Equipment firewood bundler is pretty neat. You're definitely going to see it on some more videos here in the channel. Well, so I said in the beginning, they sent me the t-shirt. I wish they sent me a bundler, but the t-shirt's good enough.
Well, let's tag them in it. Maybe they'll...
I'll tag them in it for sure. So everybody out at Hud-Son Force Equipment, thank you so much. 2 thumbs up, or 4 thumbs up from Dude Ranch DIY. But you'll see more of this in the videos over the next couple days or so while I still have it, borrowing it from my buddy James. So thanks again, James. But that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. We're going to head down to the boat this afternoon. It's looking like it's going to be a nice day.
Yeah.
And enjoy the rest of our Sunday. So as always, guys, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. I know, based on the analytics, a lot of people that watch the channel, believe it or not, aren't subscribed. Can you believe that?
How could they?
How dare you guys?
How dare you?
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit it. Hit it hard.
We'd really appreciate it. Any questions, comments, or feedback about this Hud-Son Firewood bundler or anything else on the channel, throw it down in the comments section. But for now, I'm Jake.
I'm Sarah.
This is Dude Ranch DIY. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next time.
We'll put pictures at the end of this of the dogs on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
We brought them on the boat yesterday.
We took the dogs out on the boat for the first time.
They loved it.
They did have fun. So have a good one, guys.
Great photo op.